This is the Breakfast Mix on Radio Fri-Fi 97.1 FM.
You know what listeners like about our station? It's everything! Radio Fri-Fi.
At Radio Fri-Fi.
Very much
and,
so.
And this is the Breakfast Mix with me, Brigitte Dalton Sese.
And Kamara, Sarah Kamara.
I'm helping her out because every time she has to introduce, she says my name. Yes. I don't know what her problem is.
I think like it's I think I've been struggling so hard because I struggle with names, to pronounce names. And then I walked over it. I saw myself, like I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, Brigitte. And then I got it. And now even to say my own name, I say Brigitte. So that's crazy.
If you're just joining us, this is Radio Fri-Fi on 97.1 FM in Sierra Leone. We are very proud of that. We are in 5 major cities in Freetown, Bo, Kenema, Makeni, Kono. Indeed, we are there. And we have plans for expansion. So we're going to reach every single corner of Sierra Leone. And you are catching us live on our Facebook, on our YouTube, and on our website. So just check us out on Radio Fri-Fi on any of our social media platforms. And with the kind greet on our pan, we
let's get ready.
We lie talk the walking do. So the one day with the free tongue. I don't vouch that I need to talk Creole, but I get full mandate.
No, free tongue now, you get free tongue.
Okay.
I feel like you do great with free tongue. So, yeah.
Okay, so free tongue. Una kushe, una kagbo, out the body.
It's a guy. If you listen from Bo and Kenema, listen, I don't sabiam. Let me not get ready. Let me get ready.
Okay.
Boa, bise, kaingoma.
Winchena.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Wenchena is Kono.
Oh, sorry.
Kono. The Diamond City. You know, so that even break and down into syllables for we.
Oh, yes.
So
we call her do that for we, yes.
Wenchena.
So we don't greet to now already, Kono.
Yeah.
Diamond City.
Yeah.
Chin chin.
Now, Ginger Moment Sunday.
And McKinney.
I'm going to try McKinney today. Because McKinney, they really represent
now
yesterday.
Now, one green, what are they called?
What's one name?
Second.
And I was say, Piari. Oh, so on a very, very, very good morning. And I feel like we're not just limited to the 5 major cities, though.
Yes.
Like we go every side. Because even yesterday we get called for during the start of the week. We get called from Cambia. We get called from Putloko, close to Liberia border.
Yep.
So I feel like we did all side, and we frequency very crisp, and clear, even without fumbling with you antenna or anything. So
exactly.
That's something we're really proud of.
We are very, very proud of that.
And of course, this is the Breakfast Mix. We do our Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. They talk about critical social issues. And today's topic you want for?
Should we tell them?
Yeah, tell them.
Jin. This topic is really for, Kono, the Diamond City, because now when I get this topic, honestly, when I for call we and be part of the show, call 088-971-971. Our topic for today is the proposal.
Jing.
The proposal.
Jing.
So una man then, una they decide for propose to woman. Una call we bo. Tell we I go.
I like.
Yes, like mentally, how does it work?
Right.
How do you prepare yourself for the proposal? Like, what do you think about? And when you have done it, what was the outcome of it? Good, bad? I don't know. You tell us your story. And of course, most of the time it ends up in marriage. So tell us, how did that go? Because we have some beautiful shots that we're going to share with you, celebrating our culture, our tradition, and what Sierra Leone love is all about. And, the other day we had Kring love.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I can log for call today.
I hope you call.
You ask me, please. He's definitely going to call because, we talk about crashes and he called and he was going on and on about, how he just fall in love with in now Wef when I be, of course, in coach to Kring. So I just want to get that process of how he went about saying, will you marry me?
Yes. We want to hear more. Call us, please. We want to hear more.
Because here's one I feel like this topic really important today. Like I hardly see Sierra Leonean men post on Facebook about Sierra Leonean men going down on their knees and asking.
I did tell you.
Is that a taboo?
I don't know. I'm not sure. They'll tell us.
That's why we need this.
Because most of the time now, I want to see you people there.
Yeah.
They'll talk. And us women, we're there like, that's not how you're supposed to do it.
You're supposed to ask me first.
Where's the ring?
They just put some quick. Some people will go to me people and say,
Yes.
this is social media. I need to post and say, I said yes.
Yes.
But not so, I'm going to talk to you people, man. I feel like that's what they do most of the time.
Yes. I think traditionally that's what they do.
Yeah.
And even till 2021, 2022, they still do that.
Yeah, I think that's how I got my first proposal, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. I've had 2 proposals, but, kind of coming down. It didn't work out. And so this guy was like, oh, I like you. I'm like, okay, that's good. I want to go talk to you people. Then I'm like, go talk to them for waiting.
What?
And he's
To
like,
say what?
because I want to go see that. I want to go tell them. I want to go pick that flower. I'm like, who is the flower? So he kept on going round and round. For me, I was like just acting naive because I wanted him to say it to me first. Like, why do you want to see my people? It's like, boy, this. Now my talk and go with. I'm like, okay. But I think
anyway,
that's what happens most.
we want to hear more.
Yeah.
We definitely want to hear about Camara's proposals.
Yeah,
I'm
we're not
not even
going to
joking.
We'll dive into it.
This is the Breakfast Mix with me, Brigitte Dalton Sese.
And Sarah Kamara.
And you can call us on 088-971-971 to be part of the show. Call us on WhatsApp message, or send us a text message. Send Facebook messages. Facebook Messenger. We read all of them. We want to know your thoughts. We want to know your own personal stories about the proposal. Even from the woman's perspective, how did you feel in anticipation that someone's going to ask you to be their wife one day? Like, what did you think of? What did you feel? And when it did happen, how did you feel? Share your story. We want to hear. We're going to go on a music break and we will be back.
So stay tuned. Stay fried.
What listeners like about our station? It's everything. Radio Fry Fry.
Everything.
I can never seem to get over that. It is a beautiful morning right here in our studios, and you are listening to Radio Fry on 97.1. This is the Breakfast Mix with me, Sarah Kamara, and
Brigitte Dalton Sese.
Remember that we are here every Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. as we engage you in critical and everyday reality conversations. So basically, and today's conversation is really interesting.
Very.
It is the proposal. Ooh. The proposal. And I like that song where they introduce someone can talk for the talk, Ackman. I want to put scholar. Can be good to you. I think that's what they say.
Yeah.
We're just talking about it, and then they play the song. The song just confirm like, oh yes, this is a normal thing. But it's beautiful actually. For me, I feel like today I want to hear from the woman then perspective, because there's this thing about proposal, and men tend to feel like the women then say, I want to marry you. Women are supposed to say yes.
Yes, it's true.
So I just want to know if women feel compelled to say yes, even if they don't want to get married.
And has a woman ever proposed to a man? That's a controversial one.
That's a controversial one. I don't think. But look, okay, talking about marriages, and women doing certain things. I mean, the topic yesterday on social media, we make Facebook go on frenzy, was Musa Tombo and Hawa Tombo. About bowing down, blessing his feet, and that was like the topic of conversation. That was so beautiful. Yeah. Everybody was like, I'm not gonna do that. Everybody have their own opinion in regards to, is that something I would do? Is that something I would do? Is that religiously right or culturally right? Or it was always a mixture of emotions and stuff like that. So myself want to know if woman thinking say, will you marry me? And how will men react to that?
It's true. We want to hear. And Cameron said, our topic for today is the proposal. So now we want to know, what does propose mean in a relationship? Like we say the words sometimes and maybe we don't understand what it actually means. So let's start to understand, what does the word propose actually mean? So we did some research, and the meaning for propose in a relationship is when you are asking your partner to enter into a relationship that is legally binding and societally recognized as a legitimate structure for raising a family. And this is what society has agreed as engagement or marriage. And in Sierra Leone, you get the traditional marriage, right?
Yeah.
And then some people see it as traditional engagement.
Right.
But traditionally in Sierra Leone, even that engagement is seen as a marriage.
Right.
Whereas the Western society, that's just a African culture engagement, and then you have the white wedding, which everyone tends to get involved in it, including myself, which they prefer the white dress, taking the pictures, the cake, and everything else,
saying I do.
Yes, and the ring, for the traditional engagement, the ring is only given to the woman.
Right.
It's blessed and everything else. But a traditional marriage, both the man and the woman receive a ring in exchange to each other.
Right.
And in the white wedding, both the man and the woman exchange rings with each other and they give their vows.
Yeah.
So that's what propose means.
Okay.
It's when you ask your partner to enter into a relationship that is legally binding and societally recognized as legitimate to start a family, basically. Okay. That's what it is. And why is proposal important? Because lots of people go into relationships, right?
Yeah.
And some people don't end up getting married. They stay in long-term relationship, but they make vows to each other, like a promise. Like, I promise that I'm always going to be with you. I'm not going to choose anybody else. Some people have like promises like that. And in some relationship, the man would give a promise ring to a woman, but he would not necessarily wear a ring. That could happen for a long-term relationship, and also it could be for a short-term, because like some women feel like you're not committed enough. So like in the Western culture, sometimes the man would give a promise ring to say, no, I am committed. When I'm ready, I will engage you, and then when I'm ready, I'll marry you. Okay. Yeah. So it's quite interesting. So why is proposal important? And for most people, marriage proposal is very crucial.
You don't begin your calls then, sir.
Please, guys, call us. You can also call us on WhatsApp. We don't have a problem with that. We'll answer all of your calls.
Yeah.
It says here, marriage proposal is very crucial as it creates a smooth and healthy relationship between the man and the woman, and both can easily understand each other appropriately. Right. Like there's no misunderstanding, right? Yeah. When there's a marriage proposal, like, okay, this thing is forever now. Like, everything is cool. Like, I can give my all and all, because sometimes you invest your time in relationships
and you don't know.
Exactly, and you really don't know.
And we, us being women, we tend to expect without actually vocalizing what we are expecting. Just because we feel a certain way, just because we already made up our mind. I feel like women, we do that a lot. We see a man, we go into a relationship, we in it 1, 2, 3 years, and we feel like, oh, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. But probably that person not making intentions known to you. But because how we are programmed, we tend to expect that what we feel, they feel that way. So we have all these expectations. But then with proposal, it defines things. Like, even if you're in a relationship with somebody 1, 2, 3 years, and that person don't tell you, say, okay, I promise, like the promise ring, I'm committed to this, and eventually we lead to that. I mean, that in front, you, your family, everybody else, it don't solidify the relationship that this is where we're heading. And when the proposal finally comes, like, will you marry me? It just put everything into place. I'd be like, okay, now it's not just me, my family. It's society, it's God, it's everybody else included in it. So I think proposal is very important in any relationship, whether it, as long as you have intentions of, let me say you don't deal with person say 1, 2, 3 years. It's good to make your intentions known. And as women, we should stop expecting that what we feel, what we're expecting is the same thing they're feeling. So if you're in a relationship with somebody 1 to 3 years and they haven't made their intentions known about how they see you or you and them together for 3 or 4, 10 years or in the future, then I think it's appropriate to ask. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with asking. Yeah. And in other episodes, we will talk about, like, how do you choose a good partner, right? Like, how do you know that person is the right person? Because it starts from there. I think that for you to know the intention. We need to get guests in the studio.
Yes, we definitely will.
When they can't begin call for putting. So
yes. So if you're just joining us, this is Radio Fry 97.1 FM. You can call us on 088-971-971. You can even give us a WhatsApp call. We don't have a problem with that. Send us a text message, a WhatsApp message, Facebook message, comments. We'll read all of them. We would love for you to be part of the show. And the question we want to ask you is, when is the right time to propose? Men and women, tell us, when is the right time to propose? Because
I get a very interesting message now. We just come in. And you say, hello, ladies. Today is my birthday. Ooh. Play me a nice song, and I believe soon I will propose, or I will be proposed to. At the end, the proposal will happen, from Rashford Daniel Abraham Hamilton.
Wow.
So you see, so Rashford, the time we say, it's either he proposed or then propose to him.
Wow.
I love the dynamics of that relationship.
I'm ready for that story.
Rashford, happy birthday to you. Sure. And of course, the next song we come up dedicated to you. Hope you have a wonderful birthday.
And we have a Facebook comment from Saidu Zito. He says, a blessed Friday to you all. And for us, Fridays are very special because we have Fry as in Fry.
Fryai.
Day. Or Fryai.
Yes. So it's basically just fun and cruise and a lot of music, less talking.
Exactly.
But today's topic, the proposal is really interesting.
It is interesting.
So you can start calling now. The number is 088-971-971. You can send us a text message. You can even call us on WhatsApp and, send a message also on WhatsApp. Of course, so we'll read them Facebook Day, the comment section, and you can send us a message on Messenger. And, let's know what you're thinking, how this is happening.
Exactly. So we want to go on a music break. And when we come back, would love to hear from you. Please don't forget to call us 088-971-971. Oh,
before we go.
You came just in time.
Yes. Hello. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm
fine, thank you. Can you please turn the radio down? Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we will go on the music break. And when we come back, we'll take some calls.
This is the Breakfast Mix on Radio Fry 97.1 FM.
Go on our Facebook right now. You just type Radio Fry. You will see my face. You will see the beautiful camera's face. And you will see us talking about the proposal.
Yes.
So we are definitely visual. If you're just joining us, this is Radio Fry 97.1 FM. You can call us on 088-971-971. You were definitely ready.
I think not flashing the flash rate.
Oh, guys, stop flashing us. Just call us. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear your story about your proposal, or maybe somebody proposed to you. I don't know. Tell us your story. Call us on 088-971-971.
Right.
So whilst the calls are coming in, I just want to explain when is the right time to propose, because that's a tough question to ask.
Yeah, it is a tough question.
Because I could meet someone and within a month, I could know.
Right.
That that's the right person. Because remember, we spoke about first crush, right? When you see somebody and your heart goes boom, boom.
And even the Queen love just see
yes.
Queen and he knew.
Exactly. So it could be very short.
Hopefully this person is not flashing. Okay, let's see. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is the regular caller from Kono, Philip Gamba Wote.
Okay.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. I want to good day. Thank you.
Fine, thank you.
You don't mind if I push from the radio a bit? It'll give you feedback.
All right.
So tell us, when is the right time to propose? We lost him. It's
lost him.
I'll start by explaining
when is the right time.
Like we were saying, it could be any time, to be
Right.
honest. It could be a week, it could be a day, it could be a month, it could be a year, it could be 10 years.
Right.
Because it depends when you feel comfortable, right? When the two people feel comfortable. So it says, when you feel comfortable to commit yourself in a relationship and you are sure you want to spend the rest of your lives together. So that's the answer to the question.
That's the answer
So
to the
that could be
question.
any time when you feel committed and you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody. That's the answer.
Yeah, because a lifetime.
It's long.
It's long. It's long.
In long boy shorts.
I like that days. A long boy short. But it's beautiful when you find that person that you know that, okay, no matter how difficult life gets, you're the person I want to spend it with.
Sure. Let's answer the call.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Good morning.
Any feedback again? This is Philip Gamba Wote.
Yes, we're still getting small feedback, but go ahead. When's the right time to propose?
Yeah. Just like what they say, for getting proposal. What they talk about?
Yes.
Yeah, proposal, it is two ways. Because like they continue studying and then talk about the side where continue business study.
Right.
The white wedding.
Yeah. So like the continue side consultation therefore they a lot. You know? But like people where and they in the city and someone that ask them let the regulation be between the spouse, I mean the woman and the man no more sometimes of place.
Exactly.
And then they come to the parents them. Nowadays the arrangement therefore based between the two people them. But they want for marriage. And that's now later on when they get on to the people them. That me actually understand. I know we're going to detail because I know there is enough support to make us contribute.
Well, you can call us on WhatsApp. We're fine with that. We have no problem with that. But thank you for calling us and thank you for your contribution.
That contribution was meaningful, actually.
Very, very meaningful. It says there has to be a discussion.
Yes, between the families.
But first it's a decision between the two people, of course, and then you go to the family and have a discussion. It's beautiful. I mean, mine was pretty much the same.
I was just about to say, can we hear, can you tell us about yours?
Yes, mine, they don't say it like that because it's not as elaborate as you're expecting it to be. But when Pastor and I knew that we wanted to be with each other, he definitely used the traditional means of, I really, really like you. In fact, I love you. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So I want to go meet your parents and tell them that you're the one I want to marry. And I was like, oh my God.
Did you play it cool?
Yeah, I played it in my heart and in my mind. I was like jumping all over the place, but in front of him, I was like, "Oh, okay, really?"
I feel like we were going to do that. Like, like, okay.
Your brain cells are telling you, like, "Oh my God, someone wants to marry me. I'm gonna be someone's wife." But you have to compose yourself. Like, okay. So, what are you going to offer? Us women, we do that.
I know.
No, but it's beautiful. And then when you get to meet the family, everything kind of drops on you, the reality of it, wow, no, this is really happening. And even when the day comes for you to get married, it almost feels like it's not real. And even after you're married, you're like, did I just get married?
Yeah. For me, I try to, because I've worked as a photographer. I think that's the thing I love about photography, the weddings, covering weddings.
Yes.
I love it because you get to get so close and personal with the couple that you get to see them from a perspective that so many people don't.
Yeah.
And for me, I can tell instantly, are they in love?
Yeah.
Do they want this? And there's this certain part, after the wedding, when they go in a room, when they go sit down for change.
Yes.
If you with the bride, then that's when it all sinks in. She goes like,
oh my God.
and then they start crying. At that point, I'm like, oh my God, this is so beautiful.
So
but some they cry during the wedding, and some they cry at the party. And for me, I'm like, probably I will understand. No, I make gangster. I'm like, no, I will not cry. I will not cry. And my sister was more of a gangster than me. And she's like, you don't know when they can cry safe. And then for her wedding, you not cry throughout. And then we get to the party and then get a mic. Say, and she's like, and I was like, when she was out, like, why are you crazy? I don't know, so I come on.
All the gangster left.
And that was when I was like, I think I'm gonna be worse. But the reality of it all is really, really beautiful.
It is. It's really, really beautiful.
But I think we don't talk about the part where the woman doesn't say yes.
Yes.
She doesn't say yes because
that's traumatic.
I feel like relationship end and the ego of the man is so bruised that then they block you all side.
Yeah.
Literally all side. I think I experienced that basically. But it was just somebody we're not in a relationship. We're not. It's just a cousin, extended family. But for coming from a traditional background, the cultural part of it, sometimes you see cousin, get married to cousin, but that's not something I ever wanted to do, and that's not something I want. Plus, had I find him attractive or see him as somebody I want to spend my life with, probably I would have said yes. But then he reached out to me, so I just thought it was on a cousin level, and he was like, I want to talk to him. I'm like, what do you want to talk to her about? All those things. And he was like, eventually he said, Bo, I'm like, I am not ready. I am not ready yet to get married. Why? I'm like, just not to make you feel bad. I'm like, I want to focus on my education. I want to focus on finding money and stuff like that. I was like, okay, that's not bad. Let's focus on that. And that was the last time I heard from him. So.
Yeah, so sometimes you could get the judgment wrong. When is the right time to propose? Maybe you jump in too quick.
Right.
And the person's like, whoa, hold on.
Let's be coming
so that's
down.
why we said there's different times to propose. And we want to share a beautiful video by Next Studios showing our traditional marriages in Sierra Leone, the preparation, the bride, the happiness. So let's take a look at a video from Next Studios.
I'm so excited.
This is the Breakfast Mix on Radio Fri-Fi 97.1 FM.
You know what listeners like about our station? It's everything. Radio Fri-Fi.
Hey, okay. I can never seem to get over this part. You know what listeners love about our station? It's everything.
My other favorite part is radio.
Well, we know Yam, and this is not 97.1 The Breakfast Mix with me, Sarah Kamara, and
Brigitte Dalton to say.
Time check right now from studio clock now 4 minutes after 10, and we there from Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. every day. So make sure you join me, and of course be part of the conversation as well, because hey, also we don't want to be talking. We want to be talking together with you. I want to be talking together with you. We don't get to the Southside Maggie Day.
Yes,
and this
the Maggie Day.
Maggie Day. But before we get down to that, I get a couple of messages on WhatsApp.
Okay.
This person say, "Thank you so much, beautiful ladies, for such a program this morning. It is very interesting, and I'm really enjoying it." Mrs. Edwina Sise.
Oh, nice.
I just wish you can share. How it was like for her. You know,
because you're definitely a Mrs.
You're Mrs. Miss Edwina Sise. If you can call we, you're not bad. So why are you from you as well? We get wow, this is a long one.
Okay.
I think he has been calling, but then he decided to send me a message. I have a problem with my loved one. Now I'm in recitative mood just because I tell her I'm not interested in her, and that I realized that I didn't do right. I called her to make an apology. She rejected my call, and finally she blacklisted my line. So I need advice and help from you guys. My name is Ibrahim Sise. The reason I told her why I'm no longer interested in her again, just because she has been doing things that are not going down well with me. And secondly, our major problem is communication.
Okay. Wow. Well, thank you for your contribution, Ibrahim Sise. And my only comment to that is, I think you had already made a resolution within yourself, right?
Right.
But it's how you communicated the information to the other person. Maybe you could have said it in a better way. But if wholeheartedly, honestly and truthfully, genuinely to yourself, you felt that that person wasn't right for you, I don't think you have to force yourself.
No.
It's just you have to change how you communicate with somebody.
And I think he highlighted the fact that their problem is communication. Their problem is communication. You can say anything, you can say bad word, right? But the manner in which you say them can make the person for you say them to not feel offended or not feel bad.
Yes.
And he can understand from the point of view where you come off from.
Yes.
Because nobody wants to spend the rest of their life with somebody that you don't find attractive or don't want to spend it with.
Yeah.
That's how a relationship turn abusive, and which is really, really not something we at Fry they advocate for or they condone. So Ibrahim Sise, okay. And we get another one before I head over to you.
Okay.
He said, "Good morning, my beautiful people. Thanks a lot for making my morning very beautiful every day. Ngo Soiree from Bo City."
Oh, wow. Thank you for your text messages. I'm going to read some of our Facebook messages.
Okay.
One is from Stella Bangura. And she says, when the spirit leads, because our question is, when is the right time to propose? And she said, when the spirit leads.
Wow.
And well done, ladies. Great show.
Thank you, Stella.
Then we have one from Admin. He said, hello here. And he said, why the name Fry Fry? And we keep explaining to people, Fry Fry, accessible to anybody at any time, everywhere. Get no social status. No. You can be poor, you can be rich, you eat fry.
Right.
And fry is the only thing you can mix different things without being judged.
Right.
And we see people as that. We shouldn't judge people. No. And you can be as crazy or as not crazy, and we will never judge you on Radio Fry. Radio Fry is a safe platform for you for express yourself.
Thank you.
For talk the talk.
Yeah.
So that's why we call it Fry.
Right. And this is so beautiful. We get Evangelist Fred Wese. Please, darling Bridgetta Dalton Sise and Kamara S. Kamara, I want to say I'm glad to be part of the show this morning and blessed. Happy Friday. I hope to get more Fry. Please play me Heaven at Last by Minister J.U.C. from Evangelist Fred. Thank you very much. Oh, that is so beautiful. Yeah, I hope say, of course, definitely, we could try for play you song request, and thank you for joining me every single morning. Like, I think he's one of our dedicated listeners.
Yes.
So that's really commendable.
That's
yeah. Hello. So do you have more messages on?
Yes.
Okay.
We have another one from Adbin Smith. He says the right time to propose is when you feel the time is right. Yeah. I don't think we can emphasize that any more than that. It's literally when you feel like the time is right. And then we have bloggers Leozi. He said he left the cookery. So don't talk about the fry. But not somebody cookery side. So no, we not fry no more.
I don't know if you want cause one place cookery for me.
Yeah, we don't mind.
We don't mind that.
Because the other day we had crane love, so you know the cookery can kind side.
We can put some wood or eat the fry. Or can serve the fry as the dessert.
Yes.
And the cookery as the main course.
Yes.
Okay, not bad still.
So you're listening to Radio Fry 97.1 FM in Sierra Leone. We are in 5 major cities in Freetown, Kenema, Kono, Makeni, and we are reaching 3.5 million people. And we target to reach the entire nation. Anywhere you go, we want you to be able to access Fry. And if you want to join us on our topic right now, which is the proposal, our question for you out there is when is the right time to propose? We want you to call us on 088-971-971. Maybe it's the English I'm speaking. Now for talk about Creole.
Okay, so my break down. Okay, Mrs. Edwina say, I see I'm the type on WhatsApp. So I'm just getting excited about that. The thing is, okay, like a break down Creole. So this is not the breakfast mix. And today's topic now, the proposal. We want you out there for call we and for tell we when you feel saying at the right time for tell that person where you don't see, where you ask don't go for boom boom. For tell them say you not the person who I want to spend the rest of my life with. You not the person who I'm born picking with. You not the person who I want go through life with. I want to experience everything with you by my side. I know say life will make sense. Life not go be so hard. So when you feel saying at the right time, call we and make we know. And of course, yes, if you get back also and for tell we from the woman perspective, you know. How you feel from a person tell you say you not the person who I want to spend the rest of my life with. Exactly. The number now 088-971-971. You can also, you know, now the Creole app. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Cameron and Brigitte. Brigitte, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Your name and where you're calling from, please.
This is Adbin Smith. I'm calling from Wilberforce, Freetown. Yes, the topic today is very interesting. I think proposing it's something that should be treated with respect. That said, you know, if somebody means business, before you propose to anybody, you must have try your best to know a little about the person you want to propose to. To know whether the person is your kind of man or kind of lady, you know, because that's my honest opinion. You first of all have to get some form of information about the person, and then you look for the right time. It can be over lunch, it can be over dinner, it can be you meet the person somewhere that you think the person is ready to talk, and you talk to the person, but then you must have known something about the person. Yeah.
So I know that you're married, Mr. Adbin Smith. Yes. Tell us what you were thinking.
At the cookery station. My proposal was done at the cookery station.
Oh, really? Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Adbin Smith from Wilberforce.
He sounds like a romantic guy. You say over dinner, candlelight.
Yes. I want to hear more stories. Tell us.
More stories is coming. Hello, good morning.
Oh, we lost that caller.
Please
again. Feel free to call us on WhatsApp. We're okay with that. We can receive your call, your text messages.
Right.
Maybe a voice note, maybe that you want to send to us. You can text us. You can go on Facebook. You just have to type Radio Fry. Search for us on social media. Ooh.
Oh my God. So Mrs. Edwina Sisage sent hers, and she says, mine was so funny at first. I was at the school he was teaching at, and one day he called me and he was like, hey, I have been observing you and I like you. And the next second was, do you love me?
Wow.
I wasn't interested at the time, but because I wanted to leave, I said yes and ran out of his office. I thought about it the whole week. But then I ended up saying yes. Now I'm married to him, and we are very happy with the handsome boy. Let's take this call. We'll talk about Mrs. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Radio Fry. Good
morning.
Your name and where you're calling from, please?
I'm Daniel, calling from East Coast, Patton Street.
Oh, wow. So, Daniel, when do you feel saying that the right time for propose?
For me, I think because especially now we in relationship and now we really going to it not gonna be early for like propose because you get for take time. For me, maybe it could be like a year because I believe when you watch yourself small, you know you weak points, which you hate, which you left, you know. Yeah, with time now, I will come out. I mean, I will propose like the Western way. Me, they propose in an African way. Because we in Africa, we now, with the Western way, you begin to can go to, not all my, some of them contribute here, not all you go to, you know, go get the dinner, or whatever. You understand? Now the match for them country picking because there's sometimes they give you a dick. But you know that picture now don't grab up with the Western video, you have rules and a restaurant, you go eat this, then the end you go and say in already. Yeah, for sure. You say no, it's first. But then country you now you understand. At least here I don't know you weak spot and I know which you like, which you know like you understand and you can understand me small. Then straight off I just go take so you know it's law not the do so no will happen to people let them sabi me. You understand straight off. For the Western we now I hear that's you want go there and now they want go there yes so I'm going to eat first. We don't get to don't say you go
me I'm not able to talk sir. We coming out country picking but I'm not able to talk. I'm not able to talk right now.
No, when I consider now they said now they want go to the best restaurant at the top for let go food for a full stem. We go watch for the soft spot there.
Oh my God, you're so
Thank
interesting.
you so much, Daniel.
Thank you for joining me this morning.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh my God, we have so many interesting personalities.
Yes.
Yeah, in cut case though. It's not the country way they go. Because now, nobody stress them, nobody tension them.
No posh restaurants go wasting money.
No.
Very, very interesting.
Very interesting. And yes, we have another caller.
Sure.
Hello, good morning.
Can you please turn your radio off? We're getting a really bad feedback.
We're
turn
getting
your
a
radio
bad
off.
feedback.
Yes.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, you don't mind for turning your radio off, please? Would they do fine? Okay. It's blasting, so.
Okay, we won't be able to receive that call.
because
Let's go back to Mrs. Edwina. Sorry, we won't be able to receive the call because of the feedback, so we're going to cut the call. Please, if you're calling us, you have to turn the volume down, like very, very low, or switch it off because it gives a really bad negative feedback on the radio, okay? 088-971-971. We have a message from Mrs. Edwina.
And Mrs. Edwina said, it makes style for us for 1 week.
Mrs. Edwina, stop.
He think about her for 1 week. She needs to be sure. And she was like, okay.
If I was that guy, I'll be like on the edge all the time.
But eventually he said yes.
Ooh.
And they're now married and happy with a handsome baby boy.
And we want to hear the husband's perspective because he must have been dying in
That
his
1
little
week.
corner. I'm telling you,
Like,
sick. Like say he's sick, bad sick. The poor guy, heartache. Like, is this woman going to answer me or is she not? But we're happy it ended up on a beautiful note.
Right.
And now they're married and now they have one son with each other, right?
Yeah.
They have a beautiful family.
Yeah.
We're going, okay, you guys stop flashing us.
Flashing.
Give us a call.
We want
You can
for
call
no.
us on WhatsApp. We're okay. Send us a voice message, a voice note, anything.
And before we go on this break, I feel like 2021 was filled with a lot of proposal.
A lot of proposals, lots of weddings.
Like December, I was like, but yeah, they're still flashing. Well, let's get it. December was like, every day there's a wedding. Every day that I'm like, oh my God. But I think, okay. I'll let the answer again. I'm gonna go for a show. I'm gonna go for a music break, and when we come back, then we can talk about the married them, the celebrity
2021.
wedding.
Yes.
I think a lot of celebrities got.
Are you sure we're gonna be able to list all of them? Then Boku.
Then Baku bad, but we'll go to our best. We'll go to our best. Okay, then we go for a music break, and then we come back. Or let me take this caller before we do that.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Blogger Leozi.
Okay, Blogger Leozi. Welcome. Good morning.
The best time, me not good on loving stuff, but I just like you will say my own idea and new opinion. I feel like the best time for propose for somebody like particular person where you don't see before say you love them so much, you care about them, and the person must know it must see the connection from you. Like sometimes it can look like with the person most time happy, or it gets something where like it don't benefit from like we was okay going to something like a sporting, if not person a sportsman or any other person or a musician, any that way you meet them, not fishing for if you like not street self, just go and tell them say I love you. Because me you know go let you down. And I don't see example from other different people then the way they propose to people when at that kind of time that the most time they can benefit and that person can say yes, this person really care about me and love me.
So you sound like a love specialist. Have you proposed to somebody before?
Huh?
You sound like a love specialist. You don't propose to somebody before?
Never.
Wait till you do it for man one thing.
No, I not to now.
It is well.
It
is well.
You know, the only thing I like now, God,
It is.
Yeah, but until you don't give leakage, you don't give self leakage. Now you don't already know waiting for do so. I don't say you go for be superb where you eventually propose to the person we want for spend the rest of your life with.
That I do Friday. I go multi life.
No,
That's not broadcast live.
Yeah, not live. We go even help yourself if you want me. We'll help you.
Okay. Thank you. Anyways. Thank you very much.
No, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Okay. Voila, we get a romantic one in this morning.
The guys
are being very romantic. Very romantic. Oh. Ladies, please. We only don't get Mrs. Edwina.
Yes.
But we also want you to call and tell us, from the perspective of a woman. A big. Okay, we'll go for the music break now. And when we come back, we can dive into the celebrity them when they get married. So stay tuned, stay fried.
Calling us from wherever you're listening from, please want to know how far our signal reaches and whether it touches your heart. If our love touches your heart. And today's topic that we're talking about is the proposal. Our question to you out there is, when is the right time to propose? I am Brigitte Dalton Sisse.
And I am Sarah Kamara.
Yes, and this is the Breakfast Mix, and we are here Mondays to Saturdays, even tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we're here 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. because we love you so much and want to be talking to you. We want you to have a good time with us.
Right.
And, our topic for today is the proposal. We've spoken a lot. We've explained about what proposal means, and we've received lots of calls from people, lots of text messages, and we want to continue in that wave of reading all the messages, reading all the text messages, the WhatsApp messages, Facebook messages,
all of it.
We're willing to receive any call. Call us on 088-971-971.
Right.
And we want to go back to Edwina because the time that you were reading, a call was coming in. I think not everyone got the message. Yes. So we want to reflect on that message again. If you can just read it so that our listeners out there can know Edwina's thoughts.
Okay, so Edwina said, mine was so funny at first. I was at the school he was teaching at, and one day he called me and he was like, hey, I have been observing you and I like you. And the next second was, do you love me? I wasn't interested at the time, but because I wanted to leave, I said yes and ran out of his office. I thought about it the whole week, but ended up saying yes with a laughing emoji.
Yes.
Now I'm married to him and we are very happy with a handsome boy.
Oh, thank you for reading that again. I think these are highlights of the day. Edwina,
Yes.
thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
And I have another interesting one, actually.
Okay.
This is from Saidu Zito from
Okay.
Hill Station. And he says, I love you. In quotation, right? I want to marry you. I want you to accept me. I want to meet your family. After these words, there you see how women encounter challenges of controlling their joyous mood and pretending not to be happy. Saidu Zito of Hill Station. You don't figure we out. You don't figure we out. We have a call coming in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you're calling from, please?
I am PD, calling from Godrich.
From Godrich. I think we are more Freetown.
Yes, based today.
They're very much interested and engaged. So, yes, I've been following the conversation this morning.
Yes, about the proposal.
Yeah, the proposal. So, when do you think is the right time to propose?
The right time.
The right time.
I think it's when the two hearts eventually connect. It's very natural. So for me, boy was outside. He heard a girl being introduced in church, and he did not say girl, but he knew where girl was living. And so he visited girl's house and went to visit girl's mom.
Oh, wow.
And saw girl standing in the living room. And then he knew he liked girl. And girl liked him immediately. And she was from out of Sierra Leone, from London, visiting Sierra Leone like maybe the second time ever in her life.
Wow.
And so boy asked her what her plans were for the day, the week, and she's like, I have no plans. And boy says, oh, do you want to come to my house? I could cook you food, I could give you movies, and we could have fun. And that was okay. Go visit boy, and watch movies together, they eat food, and before you know it, they're married.
Oh my God. That is a beautiful story. Why do I feel like I know
That's my story.
I said it. The voice sound familiar. And she was blushing throughout. What is a beautiful story. I love love. I love love. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so much. I think we needed to hear that.
That was my story.
And that's a beautiful story.
Okay,
Thank you so much for joining us today.
yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was your story. The moment you started saying boy hurt. Okay,
Girl
girl
said.
hurt boy. You were like, I'm like, oh my God. But that's a really beautiful story. And getting it from his perspective.
True.
My clap.
So read the messages.
My messages. Calm down. This is getting more and more interesting. Before we can talk about celebrity wedding, because there was like wedding every single day.
I'm telling you.
And we get, my name is Albin. Great to see you two driving such a great show. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We're trying.
Yes.
But it's good to see, we have so much positive feedback. We have another one which is, good morning, beautiful ladies. Well done, guys. Great show. First of all, you will know if it's right person when you feel the connection. When you get too comfortable around that person, like you can tolerate everything, that is when you know it is the right time to propose, or as the spirit leads. From Alexandra from McKinney.
This on our spiritual.
This is interesting. Do we have okay? You can.
Okay, we do have some on Facebook. Zito sent the same message, so I'm not going to read that one.
Okay.
We had one from admin. Remember, he called us from Wilberforce,
Right.
and he re-explained. He said, "What an interesting topic. Mine was done at a kukri buffer in Bonth, Matru."
Ooh.
And this was after a series of observations. I actually wanted to find out why was a beautiful nurse lady Why a beautiful nurse lady will choose to be eating kukri at the same spot with me. And so one thing led to another, and today we're married. That's his story. Kukri Bafa.
I want to know the one thing that led to the other.
It's Congo, sir.
And we have another caller. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi,
Yeah.
good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Okay. My name is Ibrahim from Kono.
Wow. Good morning, Connor.
Winchena.
Winchena.
Ikende Kia.
Kasia Tama. Uchia.
We sleep fine.
Kasia Tama.
Kasia Tama.
Okay. So I don't know. I just come in, but I don't know the discussion because that is when last one listening.
Okay.
It was your first crush. Yes.
Yeah,
But
so-
the number will not be the given number fast. I will not be the given number.
Oh, okay.
So will not be the number. So I will ask Maxime and the 8 to get the number because the person just go in at the program.
Okay.
But I don't get the number because someone will call if you want call.
Okay.
Because there is no man in a social media.
Sure,
So
no
that's
problem.
like one no more the title of the program.
So the topic today now, proposal. We question now, waiting at the right term for propose. Waiting at your own contribution. Whose term at the right term for propose?
I will call her and make up my mind.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
very
calling
much.
us.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're just joining us, this is Radio Fry Fry on 97.1 FM in Sierra Leone. Yes, good morning to you, beautiful Fry FRY day to you. And if you want to join the conversation that we're having right now, it's on 088-971-971. Feel free to text us, WhatsApp us, call us at any time. We're going to continue with our text message, with our messages on Facebook. I have a message here from Margaret. Sano, she says, not to you, one old Camry. The marriages in 2021 were mad.
Oh.
Oppression everywhere.
I know, like it was like every day. I'm like, what is happening?
So oppression everywhere. That means protection. So man, let not even mistake. Yeah. So we'll continue to read some of your Facebook messages. Do you have any more messages to read?
Oh no, not really. I
Okay.
think it's not time to talk about the celebrity weddings.
Celebrity.
A lot like they all man just no more. Be like 2021 is like the year that I will get married.
Yes.
By hook or by crook. This
Exactly.
marriage must happen. And before we know, boom,
Yeah.
there is a crack twist.
Yes.
Getting married. I'm like, where did that come from? And the next thing I know, I logged in on Facebook again and I saw Musa Tumbo and in Inyon. I'm like, this is really happening. And like it was like boom, 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 boom. Of course, before that, I think that Jose, Hawa, and Kabaka, they actually started this trend. So everybody
Yeah,
thought
they
that.
started in January.
Yeah, they started in January and it was just like boom, 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 and it started going down. And then December now can be like, even if you go for go do makeup self,
I'm
be
telling
like,
you.
if a makeup artist, oh, I cannot do your makeup today because I have 3 weddings. I'm like, who are those people getting married? Like, this competition too hard. Like, you guys need to slow down a bit. Some of we need for catch up, you know.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting. Like I said earlier, me, I love when I see somebody to get married. I remember when Kabaka and Hawa were getting married. I was on social media the whole day, just refreshing my page because I needed to get a photo update. And
Yes.
luckily, you know, my WhatsApp stats I just need to go without on post. I need to see because I love to see people getting married. I just love it. It makes me feel like
Yes.
it just make me feel there's this certain I cannot explain how it makes me feel.
It makes me feel happy as well. And also, Rose, you know, when she brought out the song Tinini,
Tinini.
and everyone was like, is she getting married? Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? And then boom. It did happen. And then everyone was like, oh my God, this song.
I think Rose's wedding trended
Yes.
on social media. Like she was a topic of conversation
She
for
was.
a week. And she looked amazing in her
Amazing,
wedding dress.
beautiful.
You know, Rose has a banging body, so it's only fitting. Another person that has a controversial wedding as well was Crack Twist. You
Yes.
know, yeah, but it's cool. It's
Yes.
cool. We see you guys, and we're really, really happy for you guys. You guys are setting the trend. Brigitta and, you know,
Reverend Pete.
Reverend Pete, don't set a beautiful trend. Their love story is just, you know, the romantic one.
Yes.
Boy cook for girl. I don't take notes. I don't type.
Yes. When you propose or get for happiness.
Now boy cook for girl. You know, in a set of candlelight. You know, we have like the
I'm telling we have a rundown.
I have a rundown. I'm putting all these things in place. And I don't take designing or clothes design from all those beautiful brides.
I did all those things. Even till this day, I still do it. Not that I want to remarry again, but like I said, I love love. It's beautiful, man. You can't get it wrong at any time.
I think if somebody take my phone, it could be so embarrassing for me. But thank God I have a secure phone.
Yes.
With multiple passwords. There's no way you're getting in there and going through my embarrassment. It's not possible. It's for me and mine alone.
Indeed. If you want to be part of the show, you can call us on 088-971-971. Call us and tell us when is the right time to propose. We have a comment here from Rodway Morrison. He says, watching live on Facebook from Bow City, Southern SL. You two look great. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you, Rodway.
It just make me blush.
Blushing too much.
And we have a caller. Saying they can't tell we. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name and where the call from, please.
Good morning. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
Actually, I call from Pono.
Ooh.
Like police in this you just say Alice and they do business and you actually program nano right now.
Oh, okay. You don't understand them?
But they do business.
Okay.
So I just think,
Oh, okay. Well, today we topic now the proposal. When you as man feel say at the right time for tell that person where you don't see the woman where you don't see where you don't like anyone for spending the rest of your life with. When you feel at the right time for tell that person say I want you for married.
Well, to me inside, I feel my wife like I will tell her and say I love her.
Right.
So if you give me the opportunity to say this person love me,
Okay.
Telling people that say I'm not to appeal of foolishness, I want career. So you don't take candy.
Oh. This is the traditional
serious business.
Yeah, that is traditional one.
Traditional one.
Yes.
Thank you so much for calling.
I don't go spend too much.
So I'm gonna spend too much. You guys are broke. So is that why you guys are using the traditional means? Because you don't want to spend money?
You know they go to a restaurant, eh?
I don't get advice. I don't go there.
Oh my God. Thank you very much for joining me.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. Oh my God, these guys are interesting.
So interesting. So we call her from Konose in the traditional way because you don't get for spend boko money. Guys, stop. Us women want to be showered with love.
No, you get the story just now. Boy, cook for girl.
Exactly.
Are you kidding?
You don't even need for spend boko money and for just show and love. Different ways. You guys
should stop fumbling with me. I don't want to take notes right now. Like my own proposal. Like I'm taking notes. You guys should be giving me,
tips.
Exactly. But when they can't tell me say remember because the money no more. Hey man, I had no idea Sierra Leonean men were this interesting.
Yes, they are very interesting.
So this is giving me a new perspective into our men and how I think we have a lot of misconception about them and how they're not romantic, how they're not very much vocal about their feelings, but they continue for proving wrong, and that's a really good thing. So when I keep them up, doing the woman and the shy away, but thanks to Mrs. Edwina for sharing your interesting story.
And if you still want to call, you can call us on 088-971-971 to be part of the show. This is Radio Fry 97.1 FM, and we want to go on a very, very short music break because we have to close the show. You only have 10 minutes left, and for you to call us on 088-971-971. Okay, we're receiving a call. Can you please turn the radio down? Thank you. Good morning.
Your name
is Joe.
Okay.
Yeah. I did follow up this program from this morning. Very interesting. Okay. That was giving small study of small things and then we were not fun program.
Right.
First of all, I remember, I think 2 years ago, I did somebody, and we'd be cool, we'd be okay. But at the point, if I call and say, hey, what's up? I not be doing hey from me for, you understand? I said, so, coming to okay, I want to make a proposal for married and want to pay the time, let go, and I will. I look and see. So my plans, okay, now let's go for dinner. I think somebody back again. I mean, I make example, few examples. I remember, I thought, let me go out for a dinner. We reach at my Roy. It's some white guys that tell me, hardly did it. Why? But you look so good, you know, presentable. So what was the reason? So sometimes, as far as a guy you say in good continue, sometimes it's not necessarily you're going to continue because you want to be romantic, you want to be a good guy, but some reason back. I make I feel like we need to take part on the program. Let's do this. Hello, good one them day. Anyway, they're very romantic. The guy keeps that.
Yeah, you emphasize on the cute back.
So it somehow because I don't know, because I really I follow the program and learn from one anyway.
Okay.
Because this year, by the grace of God, I think myself for jump by the way. So
Amen. And I will like for you.
Yes.
That's for you to happen now. I shouldn't be party.
No shame.
Then you just be like that. They say, guy, here they come me. They say me that best man.
So let's say you for surprise them and wait.
Yeah, they want to do, but French. I mean, like, how many go for doing you, man? I get a clue no more. I'm so listening.
Okay.
And they take tips.
Boat ride. I'm going to take up for a boat ride to Banana Island. And
Wow.
It's overdue.
And they say our men are not romantic.
They are very romantic.
And they say our men are not romantic. Can you hear? Ladies, are you hearing?
This is the thing, you understand? Now, I'm sure you say this no, and you get everything wrong. You see these salon guys, they must say, oh, let me make a call.
Oh,
we know for an woman.
Oh,
Yes, we know what to like, we know what to want done, and we can do well. But some of my ladies don't want their opportunities. They want the privilege and you understand.
yeah, I feel like saying a bad name, so.
But we understand.
But we understand.
But
Thank you so much.
Okay, program sweet and I enjoy the program. I'm glad from London. I enjoy the program. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for joining me.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
He's saying that we make it very difficult. I mean, it take Umango Royce and the woman say no angle. Can you imagine?
Royce.
Broke yards.
Royce. Now you're not gonna say. I think so. We'll find a caller for today.
Yes.
Because we only have like 6 more minutes. Caller, good morning. Yeah, you name and no side the call from, please.
Okay. Can you please turn your volume down on the radio? Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoy this program actually.
Okay.
It's nice, it's good, really, very interesting.
So when do you think is the right time to propose?
Yeah, me own experience where I get, you know, I've been a good study. The woman we are married now, actually, I've been a good study in the area as here. And I tell somebody around the area, they say, I see that woman, they are like her. But that in the school, I mean, I've been almost like the seat for really entering university. But for cut and short, now the woman will need incident today.
Ooh.
You know, even we have go through all university and all that stuff.
Wow.
But when I've been taking steps for even going to life, you know, we are men and them. Look, we romantic, we like. Yes. And we really propose. We really propose to a woman. We not to beat around the bush. We really go for yes. We will even go meet the parents. We tell the parents blank and it is open. In Monday. You won't go so far.
I think I don't go Mindy wedding. I get that phrase day. Yeah.
You know, maybe somebody go interpret that to you.
Okay. We'll go find the interpretation.
fine. But we didn't go straight to the point. We want this woman for, that is it.
I will ask me interpret some for me.
Fine, let's do ask. But, they would go through the traditional procedures, then later we'll go to church and all of this stuff.
Wow.
But on the first side, they go meet the parents then. When they tell them, Nena Nyongola Sova, ask clear and tell you the interpretation.
I go ask.
Please do.
Thank you very much for sharing your story with me, and thank you for joining me this morning.
Yeah, okay. You're welcome.
Okay. Bobo.
Yeah.
I like we representative them from Bo.
Yes.
I like how they get like unique stories.
They have.
But I definitely need for ask. I feel like I need to know what that means. I'm asking because I don't go cover a wedding actually, and then say that day. So sorry guys, we only have like 3 more minutes, so there's no way we can pick any more calls. But you can join with show later, the show later from 4 p.m.
drive
to
time
6
show.
Drive time. You can still engage in the conversation, and if you're not making opinions known now, you're not share your story right now, you can share them then. So we're rounding up. We have a few more messages.
Yes, I want to just read some messages from Facebook. We have one from the bloggers Leozi. He called us, he messaged us, he's now Facebooking us. He says, you guys are taking the country right now, Radio Fry Fry. I love your program, Camere, my crush for 5 years. So you have a crush.
I have
Cameron,
a crush.
for 5 years.
Maybe it will lead to a proposal.
Maybe.
We have
Maybe
no
Fry
idea.
Fry, there might be a Fry Fry wedding.
Yeah. And we can do a inside studio now.
Definitely.
Me and
So
you
you
are
can
seeing.
see. And we have another one from Rodway Morrison. He said, though I'm legally married, I'm learning a lot. Maybe in terms of being romantic. I mean, the marriage, you've already done it.
A candlelight dinner sounds nice.
Yes. And then I have one from Mads Egg. He said, in Denmark, it's the tradition to ask permission from the dad of the bride to take her hand and marry her. So that is the first step. Next step of the proposal will be to find a place, which is a beautiful, but also got some kind of things, atmosphere that remind her of years you had together. And then there's a million more things to plan for.
I think that's where the
love
money
that
comes
one.
in. That's where the money comes in.
He explained, he said, first now to the papa you for go to.
Right.
Then you need for find the place. The place need for be beautiful. Where you remind them of all the experiences they want. I don't get over the relationship, and they get boku tin and more for plan.
We include money.
Yes.
And I think we have a text message here, and the text says, host Kamari and co-host Doubting, you guys look comparable together. Already falling for this radio greatness. From Happy Boy, the game kicker.
Ooh, the game kicker.
Oh,
thank you.
Even though we want to know how you propose, but
But
don't
not
worry,
tell me.
don't worry, they don't represent for now.
Yes. And this has been the Breakfast Mix with me, Brigitte Dalton to say.
And Sarah Kamara.
And we are here every Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. till 11 a.m. Sorry. And this topic for today continues the entire day. So don't forget to join us again on the Drive Time Show. And it will be with Alusine Bundu, aka Shine. And he will be discussing the proposal. So keep your comments, keep your calls. You can call us again 4 p.m. till 6 p.m. to give your own contribution. It has been a beautiful and wonderful show. And we've enjoyed all of your comments and contributions.
Interesting one.
Yes, we have. And until tomorrow, we are logging out.
And saying bye-bye.
Bye-bye.